What's up, guys? Just want to make this quick pre video pre advertisement show. Like always, Smart Up is our sponsor today, and you can see their ad here. Thank you, Sparso, for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated to you guys. As always, links in the description box down below. Please check them out. They do support the show, but don't worry, no added cost to you guys. They are a soap company. Shocker. And they basically help guys like me who are both martial artists and lifters to basically keep clean. Obviously, if you're a martial artist, you don't know who has what. You're sweating everywhere. Same thing with lifting too. You don't know which sweaty person touched what, and yeah, it keeps you safe. It keeps you clean, and it keeps you safe from ringworm and other stuff that could actually be, number one, contagious. Number two, be very harmful for you and other people. So just stay safe. And like I said, it's a great soap company. I actually personally use this, so I can actually tell from experience that hey, this is something that you should definitely check out. But as always, thank you for listening, and here is your podcast. What's up, YouTube? It's your boys again, coming back to another video on this channel. As always, I am the Rhino.
I am Bat.
And as usual, every week we do our weekly sports podcast. So let me share my screen. All right, so we're going to start off with the Champions League.
Exciting actually in the Champions League though.
Yeah.
So Chelsea won 2-0.
2-1.
I mean 2-1. My bad.
Yeah.
I did not see that for a second. And then Sevilla beat Krasnodar 2-1. Then Manchester United beat Istanbul. I'll tell you, one Portuguese player scored 2 goals there, probably goals of the season so far.
Nice.
Then Barcelona smacked Dynamo.
This is where you probably got 2-0 from earlier. Then PSG beat RB Leipzig.
Then Lazio 3-1 to Zenit, which is
yep.
Then Dortmund 3-0 against Club Brugge. Then Juventus, the GOAT, CR7 scores. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so
I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
It's a Hungarian team.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's games. One American player scored today.
Oh, nice.
For Barcelona. Scored the first goal, I believe. Olympiacos against Manchester City. And then Montreal, I don't even know how to pronounce that, against Shakhtar. Then Marseille against Porto. Hey, Marseille, do us a favor, smash that team, please.
Yeah, I got it.
And then Liverpool against Atalanta. Liverpool could have some hard time, but I think they'll go through, even though I'm not their fan. They got a Portuguese player, though, Jota. And Inter Milan against Real Madrid should be a good one. That's probably a match of the day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then the defending champions against Salzburg. And then Atletico Madrid against Moscow, Lokomotiv Moscow. Yeah. Then Ajax against Midtjylland, I think. I don't know.
I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
And I think it's
tomorrow. Then match day of 5 of 6 is happening on next week. Literally a week from today when we're recording this. So we'll deal with that then.
Yeah, this is too early to predict right now.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the NFL.
All right, NFL Week 11. Can you believe it's already
My
week
team
11?
was on bye week, but I still saw some games.
Yeah.
You know what kind of sucks? Joe Burrow's injury. He
Yeah.
was loyal to the team. He was loyal to his home team, and then gets an injury from
Yeah.
that franchise, which has been known to get injured. And my prayers
Oh,
go for Joe Burrow for his ACL and MCL that he received.
yeah, he's out for a
He's
year
done for the
plus.
season. He's gonna be
Yeah,
out.
I'm just saying, like overall, he's out for a year plus.
Yeah.
But all right, let's move on to the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Seahawks win 28-21 against the Cardinals. This was actually a good game.
I saw it too. Yeah.
This was actually a good game. Then you got the Titans beating out the Ravens in OT 30-24.
Then the Panthers beating the Detroit Lions, or Carolina Panthers, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
And then
20-0.
Cleveland Browns beating Philadelphia Eagles 22-17.
Yeah.
Then the New England Patriots losing to the Houston Texans.
And then you got the Colts beating out the Packers 34-31. This was a good game. I saw this one.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
I'm going to leave this one to you, so this is your team.
And then you got my Steelers, my homeboys, winning 10 straight games against I was going to say Carolina, against the Jacksonville Jaguars, beating them 27-3. So I'm happy.
You guys need some tough contenders there. See, I do agree that you guys have a good defense right now.
Yeah, right now. I think we got like the Ravens, not the Ravens. Yeah, we got the Ravens.
Yeah, you guys play Ravens on Thursday on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we play Thursday. We play the Ravens on Thanksgiving Day. So that's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah. Then you got the New Orleans Saints, who did pretty well without Drew Brees. You know, Hill, number 7, did play pretty good, but it's also against the Falcons. Needs much improve after this game. See how far they can go without Drew Brees.
Yeah. Then you got
Feel bad for taking him out. It was my team that took him out.
Yeah.
Then
you got the Washington football team winning against the Cincinnati Bengals, 20-9. Sorry, I really don't like Cincinnati. I'm a Steelers fan.
And then Dallas Cowboys actually winning against the Minnesota Vikings, which I don't know what the hell's going wrong with the Vikings right now.
Yeah, they
were literally a good team last season. This season, not so much.
Yeah.
And then this was a good game. This was a fantastic game. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, the Chiefs needed to win this one. They couldn't be swept for the season against the Raiders.
And then you got the Miami Dolphins losing, obviously, to the Denver Broncos. This one was a weird one to talk about.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this personally. I got nothing against either team. I just don't really want to talk about it. And then you got the Jets, as usual, getting another loss for the season.
They're probably gonna go 0-16. I don't not see them winning the game.
I maybe one game, maybe at the last game of the season at best, but I don't see even that's kind of like.
I doubt it. They're not gonna win a game. Just like, man, they can't even beat. They're literally the worst organization in sports.
Yep.
In all the sports. Probably even worse than the New York Knicks of NBA.
Yeah. Then you got
the that bad.
Yeah.
And then yesterday's game,
which was
LA Rams against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I was rooting for Tampa. Tampa, how can you lose? Dude, Tom Brady got intercepted twice. And he got sacked many times in this one game. Like, his offensive line ain't good. He only realized too much on Gronk.
Yeah.
Which is Gronk, I don't think is the same player as he used to be.
He is, and after the whole him leaving the Patriots, he kind of went downhill.
He went to the WWE after. He should have stayed there.
Yeah.
He was ruining his legacy now with Brady. Teams on by Chicago Bears, which is they're going to be playing next at Green Bay.
We'll deal with the next week in a few minutes, but the teams that we're on by are the Bears, the Niners, the Giants, and the Bills. So let's move on to the next week, week 12.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's already week 12, bro?
Kind of sucks out there. We can't even go to a game. If there was like fans, that probably would have been like all the home games already.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I'll let you start this one.
On Thanksgiving Day, you got these teams. You got the Texans going down to Motown against the Lions. And then you got the Washington football team against the Cowgirls in Arlington, Texas. And you got my squad, the Steelers, hosting the Ravens. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. I mean, to be honest,
I think that's gonna be the game that highlights the other two games in that.
Yeah.
Also, we want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and enjoy the meal. Enjoy the day.
Of course. Happy Thanksgiving, and don't be stupid. Don't worry. All right. And then on Sunday,
Las Vegas Raiders against Atlanta Falcons.
I think the Falcons are going to lose that game. The same.
Then Los Angeles Chargers against
Bills.
The Bills, yeah.
You okay, bro? You're
Buffalo. Yeah. I got confused with some of the names of the Buffalo Bills sometimes these days for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you got the New York Giants against the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Tennessee Titans against the Indianapolis Colts, both same record. I think that's going to be a fun game. I think that's going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
And then the Browns against the Jaguars. Hey, I'm sorry, but I think the Jaguars are going to lose this one, bro.
I think they're going to take the number 2 spot in the draft after the Jets.
Then the Carolina Panthers against the Minnesota Vikings. I can see the Panthers winning this one.
Yeah. Then you got the Cardinals going all the way to Foxborough against the Patriots. So that's going to be fun.
Then the Miami Dolphins against New York Jets.
The Jets are losing.
And then the New Orleans Saints against Denver Broncos.
That's going to be an interesting game.
And then my team against the LA Rams. We beat them earlier this year.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to lose this one. But we'll give them a hard time.
Yep. And then you got the Chiefs against the Buccaneers in Florida. So that's going to be fun to watch.
That's going to be a good game to watch, yeah, too. And that's probably America's game of the week.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Bucks. I don't know. I could see Bucks have been surprising me. They're a team. They're kind of like the San Jose Earthquakes, where they play good, then they play crap.
Yeah.
Like, the Raiders beat the Chiefs, and the Bucks smashed the Raiders earlier this season. So We'll see how this game goes. Then you got the Chicago Bears against Green Bay Packers. And then for Monday Night Football,
you got the Shithawks against the Eagles. Yes, I'm calling the Seahawks the Shithawks, so I don't care. Fight me.
I agree with you on that. I don't like Seattle either. They're in our division. Yeah. I'll tell you the thing about Seattle, though. They have a pretty good offense, but their defense sucks this season.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. I think on our way to the UFC now.
Yes, sir.
We heard some good things today.
You want to do last Saturday night's fight or no?
This last fight? I didn't see it.
I saw it.
You should do it since you saw it.
All right, we'll just do the main card. You got in the lightweight division, you got Shogun Hua losing by TKO against Paul Craig. That was a brutal KO.
I honestly think that Shogun Hua should just hang it up now.
Yeah, he himself.
He did. He had a good career.
Oh yeah, of course. Even I think his last
he's getting old. Once your age is like up there, you're not the same. Like it's like every other athlete sport. You age, you're not the same in your prime. Yeah. It's gonna be like the next BJ Penn if you keep fighting.
Yeah.
Then you got Caitlin Chukagian against Cynthia Cavillo, who
And-
trained at AKA for a second, but she's Team Alpha Male from Sacramento with Uriah Faber.
Yeah, Caitlin won that fight. And then this
Yeah.
this welterweight fight. This is
I heard about this one. I heard what happened to Mike Perry's face.
Yeah. By the way, just for the record, Mike Perry came in like 4.5 pounds overweight and just said, "Hey, I'll just give up like 30% of my purse." I'm just like, bruh. First of all, you lost by decision against Tim Means. And number two, you didn't make any money as far as I know. And I could be absolutely dead wrong about this. So if anyone wants to correct me, feel free to correct me and call me out on this. If he made money, I do apologize if he made money. And number three, you got your face basically bashed in. Let's be honest. It was.
I saw the pictures. I saw the pictures.
It was. You saw the pictures. You like. Am I wrong to say his face basically got bashed in?
It got smacked hard. It literally looked like he got hit by like a frying pan like 3 times.
Yeah.
On the face.
Yeah.
Hard.
That was. Yeah. Dude got his face bashed in. Let's leave it at that.
All right, Neuron's girlfriend.
Then you got my girlfriend, Valentina Shevchenko, winning against Jennifer Maia by decision. Again, she will always be my girlfriend regardless of if she ends up getting married or not. And then you got, yeah. You got.
I heard. Sebastian Figueiredo is fighting again, back to back in his next event.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one because I just hope it doesn't turn out to be like what happened Tony against Gaethje, where it's like he just looked Ferguson just looked so out of it. Like
I think the reason why two things. Tony was mostly prepared for Khabib.
Right.
He was prepared to get wrestle or grappling.
Right.
And then Justin and also another thing about Ferguson is that he likes to get hit. I think it's gonna be different in this next fight. I don't think it's gonna be the same after that.
Yeah. And then you got Figueiredo winning by submission against Alex Perez. That was a fun fight to watch.
How do you go to the next event here? Oh, right there. So events. See.
Yep.
I feel bad for these guys. They have to fight like after holidays.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. In the
the main card?
Yeah, this is the main card.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights for.
Yeah. Then the main card, you got Bill Aguilo. I'm going with Aguilo against Spike Carlisle in the featherweight bout. That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun one.
I don't know who either of those guys are.
Yeah, both of them can fight. Both of them are. Both of them can fight well, in my opinion. Then in the welterweight, you got Miguel. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name against Takashi Soto.
Beza.
Yeah, Beza.
Vidal. It's a kind of.
Must be a Portuguese name.
Then Amir Abazi and Jolga Yumagolu.
I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
Then Josh Parisian against Parker Porter.
This is gonna be. I like watching the heavyweight bout mainly because it's like they have like
that's because that's where you belong. That's why.
Yeah, and that's the weight class I belong to. So
I think this is gonna be. I know who Anthony Smith is, but I don't know who Devin Clark is. But it's MMA. Anything's possible. But Anthony Smith almost gave John Jones an L.
Yeah. He was
one of the guys.
He was one of the two guys who.
And he fought, and I believe he fought with his knee injured, knee.
Yeah.
Screwed up.
Yeah, and then the final one is Derek Lewis fighting Curtis Blades. That's going to be a fun fight. Both of them are in the top 5.
My boss was hot. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
Derek Lewis, like
UFC 229, the same Khabib versus McGregor event.
yeah.
I honestly think that's like part of the funniest interview I've seen.
It's like Joe Rogan came up to Derek and was like, "Hey Derek, why did you take your pants off? Because my balls are hot." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like the funniest quote of the year.
Yeah,
Oh
I can't
man.
believe that's already 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just like, man, just thinking about it. I remember where I was in that fight, in that event. I remember where I was. And speaking, does it show you the other events when you go to the event? Because I believe, um, uh, Oliveira is fighting Ferguson,
Yeah, that's right.
and
Don't remember when he's fighting rather.
um, here go back. I think you have to go where it says events, like right top
Let me try
top
here.
left.
There it is. All right, let me go to events.
Probably not this one. I don't think it's this one. The main event has to be with. Let's see. Ooh,
What?
Saturday, December 19th, UFC Fight Night. Edwards against Chimaev. That guy's pretty in the hot spot right now.
Yeah.
That's absolutely has a good card. This has a good card.
Yeah.
For free, click again. Yeah, these guys are all fighting. Click again. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun card to watch.
Yeah. Oh, I can buy Span. He's good. Look familiar?
Yeah,
You got the King of Rio.
13 seconds.
Yeah, that's how long it took to get his
He
ass.
was undefeated for a long time. It only took him 13 seconds against Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And then Holloway.
Oh, that's the start of the year. Next year.
Yeah. And scroll down a little bit more. I'm pretty sure does it show anymore after load more?
No.
No.
That's it.
Well, we do know what's going to happen next year. It's going to be the Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 2, January 24th in
Yep.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Fight
Which
Island.
which might be at 11 or it could be maybe at the normal pay-per-view times.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think that'll be a good fight. It's gonna be fun to watch.
I think Dustin Poirier is a lot more improved now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because, but at the end of the day, they both lost to Khabib.
Yeah.
They both lost to Khabib.
They both lost to the Eagle.
And I gotta say, as an American, I'll probably be rooting for Dustin. I kind of lost respect a little bit for Connor though, because he punched an old man at the bar.
Yeah, same.
Like,
I mean,
but
I lost respect for Connor when he threw that dolly into the bus before.
oh yeah, UFC 223. No, yeah, 223.
That's when I kind of lost respect for him.
He literally, when he threw the dolly at the bus, he was with his team pretty much.
Yeah.
And after his fight with Khabib jumped out of the cage and jumped on Dylan Dennis with the whole team by
That was funny.
By himself. I don't know. You should watch the replay of that.
Yeah.
One guy's running in the cage. I don't know if you see that, but he trips.
Yeah, that was funny.
You saw that? I was laughing so hard when I was watching that. I was like, that's like, he got trampled, obviously, after that.
Yeah.
There's a guy that was running.
He was like, boom.
You saw that too, huh?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was
funny. That was funny. That was really funny. And also, I don't know when, but I think UFC 257 is Oliveira versus Ferguson, which should be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got what was the other guy's name? I forgot his name. the flyweight champion, just defended.
Oh, Figueroa?
Yeah, him. He's fighting some other dude that I don't know.
I'm not gonna even attempt the name or find out who it is, so I don't want to get that wrong.
And then I think that's pretty much it for the UFC. I think that's it for the year, obviously, unless like there's a big fight after. I believe UFC 257 is the last pay per view of the year, right?
Yeah. The Max Holloway fight is the first fight of 2021.
Yeah, and I believe that's a fight night.
Yeah, it is.
Which is good because I don't want.
Most people don't have the money to go around right now.
Well, I could buy it. I just like my card always gets hacked every time.
Right.
I literally had to get a new card from the bank again in 3 months.
What the hell happened now? You need to stop going to those sites, man.
I don't go to those sites, but I know you do. I go to the sites, but I watch it for free. I never have to pay for that.
First of all, fuck you for saying that. Suggesting such a thing.
Hey! Everybody watches it. Everybody watches it. I admit. I even watched it probably the past 2 weeks. I'll tell you that.
So we're gonna end it here.
All right, we'll end it here before we start. We're not supposed to on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So again, thank you to Sparso for sponsoring this video. As always, they are our sponsor on this channel and many other videos on my own personal channel. If you want to check those out, feel free to check them out. Follow us on Instagram at FirehawkArcher1. That's mine. That's the Rhino's Instagram. Or CoolVictor77. That's the Bat's Instagram. Or follow the podcast on Instagram at Rhino and the Bat Podcast. Literally, that's how you spell it. That's the way you spell it. Sparta Soap is a organic soap company, can help fight ringworm for anyone from like people like us who are
every sport.
From everyone from the weekend warriors like us to the professional athletes like Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, just to name a few. So yeah, it's a really good thing. Check them out at sparsoap.com. Highly recommend it. I actually use it personally, and I feel so much better after using it every time. All right. As always, have a good one. See you in the next video. Peace.